I faked my death, and finally learned how to live. I never thought I'd be the kind of person to post something like this, but here we are 3 years ago. I faked my own death. Yeah, you read that right. I didn't just disappear. I made the entire world believe I was gone. Back then, my life was a complete mess. I was drowning in debt. Credit cards maxed out, loans piling up. Every single month, I was just paying interest, not even touching the actual amount. My phone wouldn't stop ringing. Sir, your payment is due. I stopped answering calls, stopped checking emails. I thought ignoring it would somehow make it better. It didn't. One day, there was a knock on my door, 2 guys standing outside. They didn't yell, they didn't threaten, they just looked at me and said, "Time's up," and walked away. That night, I couldn't sleep. For the first time, I actually thought, what if I just disappeared? Not in a dramatic way. Just gone, no debts, no pressure, no calls. At first, it felt like a crazy idea. But the more I thought about it, the more it started to make sense. So I made a plan slowly, carefully. I started withdrawing cash. Got fake documents, created a new identity. A new name, Ryan Cole. Then came the night. I drove out to a bridge. Middle of nowhere, 2 a.m, dead quiet. I left everything in the car, my wallet, phone, ID, and then I walked away. The next day, the news reported, man presumed dead after car found near bridge, and just like that, I was gone. New city, new life at first, it felt amazing. No calls, no pressure, no past. I got a small apartment. Started working construction, simple life, but then, the silence started hitting differently. At night, it felt heavy, too quiet. One day, out of curiosity, I searched my old name online. I wish I hadn't. There was a video of my mom, she was crying. Saying, my son wouldn't do this, he was strong. My best friend posted, I wish I could have helped you. And the comments, people calling me weak or coward. That's when it hit me. I didn't run away from my problems. I ran away from the people who actually cared about me. From that point on, the guilt never left. I was free on the outside, but inside, I was trapped. Every time I looked in the mirror, it felt like I was looking at a ghost, alive, but not really living. One night, I couldn't take it anymore. I just said enough, packed my bag and went back to the city, where I was supposed to be dead. I stood outside the police station for a long time, hands shaking, because I knew, if I walked in, everything would fall apart. Legal trouble, jail, public shame. But if I didn't, I'd never be able to live with myself. So I walked in. The officer looked at me and said, yes. And I said, I'm the man you think is dead. Everything went crazy after that. Questions, investigations, news all over again. Dead man found alive. I confessed everything in court. The judge asked me, why did you do this? And I said, because I was scared. But I learned, running away doesn't fix anything. I was sentenced, and honestly, prison was the first place I felt peace in years. Because for the first time, I wasn't running. Today, I'm out and I work as a debt counselor, helping people deal with the same problems I ran from. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this: running away feels easy. But facing your problems, that's where real strength is. If you're going through something right now, and it feels like everything is over, it's not. You don't need to disappear, you just need to start again.